Hello everybody, Gisele Grenier here. Since I did a video on DIY alcohol ink about wearing a mask, and then I put the call out for help with gloves or handling a belt sander because I hurt my fingers. I got a few emails about exactly what I use in the workshop and when I pour my resin. So when I was in the workshop doing dusting was an N95 mask. It's a 3M, a box of, I think it's a box of 5 or a box of 10. And they're the kind of like the fibery ones. And I found with those, my glasses would fog up. On top of that, I also wear safety glasses on top of my regular glasses. That's a B to do that. But you know what? Very important. I've switched over to a different type of mask, and I'm still going to, and there's another one that I'm going to be trying out. I just have to get it sized. But this one here, you can buy this, I think. Where did we buy it? Home Depot? It's the Workhorse Mask, P100. And protection against highly toxic dust, mist, fumes, lead dust and fumes, asbestos removal, oil mist. Yeah, that. So what's nice about this is that you're taking in air, it's filtering it, and then you could expel it, and very little condensation comes up. So it looks kind of clunky. I'm not a fan of the bands on the back, but just to show you the inside, this way, okay? And I always cover it up after I finish using it because I don't need other stuff going inside. So now the problem is when you're wearing your glasses is how to position it on top. With the regular masks, you have to pinch the metal band, aluminum maybe, and because you want to form a seal. I can't talk today. You want to form a seal. The problem I was having, I don't know about you guys, but I have sleep apnea, so I wear a CPAP mask, very similar to this shape, and I'm even having bone indentations happening from the mask. I have to go and get sized for something else. But the bridge of my nose is usually pretty sensitive. On top of that, I have allergies. The slightest pressure. That's why I'm always pushing my glasses up. I know I got some emails in the beginning. I started doing that. People saying, why do you always do that? Get your glasses fixed. It's not that. Is if it goes down too far, the pressure starts, and then I start to sneeze. So with this here, it's really, really soft. Like super soft, so it's comfortable, but I found a way to put it on, and this may sound really, really basic for those of you that are experienced, especially working with toxic fumes and in the workshop. Now I'm gonna start to sneeze, but I know that with you guys, some of you are really starting to get a little bit more into getting a little more into different things, getting into some different things. So that includes working with artist trading cards. You're sanding the paper edge. If it's already painted, depending on what you're using, you're getting that stuff in the air and you're going to breathe that in. It only takes literally 5 seconds to put a mask on and just save this, but just to show you. So all it is, let me just get that in there. And then the straps clip in, like really easy. That's it. Okay, so you've got that. These I'm actually going to trim up. I wanted to wait to see if it actually stretched, but it's pretty good. Now I'm going to get makeup all over this. So now with the glasses, this is the thing. Now when you're breathing in, I'm not getting any fogging, I'm not getting any air coming up through here. And the way to test it is you can block the vent. Like if I blow out, there's resistance. So that means, so it's on, so there's a good vacuum in there. And the vents here, I can't breathe in, so there's a good seal. Then the glasses, they basically just sit on top of the rubber. And when I'm working, because these are bifocals, I only need to see through here. So when I'm looking down, I don't actually see through the glasses, I see underneath. So sometimes I have to actually bring the glasses down if I'm working really close. But, let me take this out so you guys can hear me. so the glasses, so they end up sitting up here. So looking this way is fine. So if I'm working this way, like if I was working on an easel with toxic paints, which I don't do anymore. But when I'm working down, so if let's see if I'm sanding, is I'm not actually looking through the bifocal part, I'm looking underneath the glasses, and that's where the challenge is. So it's a matter of just kind of repositioning the glasses, and then I have my magnifying light, so that helps as well, because I can see, you know, from my table without my glasses, I can see the table, so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't do any harm. But if you've got, depending on your prescription with your bifocals, you just have to reposition your glasses. I am getting a new pair of glasses, especially when I wear a mask. Not this mask. There's another mask I'm going to be checking out. It's a little bit more comfortable. It's a little bit more minimal. It's not so bulky. So anyway, so it's the Workhorse safety band. No, I'm not getting paid to say this. I was asked, and I'm just being completely transparent. It's this particular mask here, and I'm pretty sure it was at Home Depot. I'm pretty sure it was at Home Depot. And there's full instructions here on how to size it. But it works great. The only downfall is that the glasses don't quite sit, you know, don't quite sit well. They end up sitting on top. So that's the only downfall. For contacts, it'd be fine. Okay, so hopefully that answered your questions. Keep the questions coming. I love answering different types of questions that have really nothing to do with art or jewelry making. So this is interesting. And and the next video I have coming up is dedicated to Allison. So until I see you in that video, stay inspired.